Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, The Far From Perfect Mum. I wanted to do this video today because I just wanted to have basically just a little chat with everyone, and again just go on to why I'm doing this, particularly with all the posts at the moment with mental health awareness. You know, the way that we are feeling and the amount of pressure that's put on us by society does affect our mental health. And I know so many people who are going through this at the moment, and this is why I'm doing these videos. A bit about my story goes back quite a few years. I've been a mum for 20 years now, and I always felt like I had to be the perfect mum, and I wanted that so badly. And I tried my hardest every day. I never felt like it was good enough. I didn't feel like I was doing enough. And that puts so much pressure onto you. And I did get very sick, and it wasn't that alone. You know, there were other things, but stress basically was the factor of why I got ill. And a lot of that stress came from trying to do everything as a mum. So I know that obviously not everyone's a parent, and you can still have these stresses in every other aspect of your life as well. Sometimes it's work, sometimes it's family, you know, other commitments. It can be literally anything. You don't have to be a parent to be on this channel. I'm trying to help people realise that society creates so much pressure of what we should be doing and what our lives should look like, what we should look like. And it's not just, you know, it's also, you know, we should have our hair and our makeup done all the time. We should look amazing. We should be fit. We should be running around doing everything. Our houses should be spotless. We should be working a full-time job. Our children should be going to after-school activities, and they should all be academically flying along. All these things are all well and good, but they're not realistic to do everything on that list. It's not. I'm sorry, but it isn't. And this is where people are getting so stressed these days. Children are getting stressed as well. It's not just us adults, it's the children. There's an unfair amount of pressure being put onto us. And I just want people to realise that, you know, it's okay not to be perfect. No one is perfect. These unrealistic things that we're seeing, people who are portraying their lives to be perfect, you've got to remember that that's just a small snippet of their life on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram, whatever you're looking at. That's not their all day, everyday lives. And we have to remember that just because that looks good doesn't mean that we have to do that as well. So I have felt much better in myself mentally and physically, actually, since I've decided to take some of that pressure off of myself. I've realised that I don't have to be the perfect mum, and I don't have to do everything, and it is okay to say I'm not okay, that I need some help. And since I have done that, I do feel better, and I think it's positively impacted my children. I really do believe it has helped them. By having a happier and healthier mum has helped them to feel better in themselves and for them to be happier. And I think we just need to remember that we're doing our best, and our best is good enough. And this is why I keep saying, you're going to find this everywhere on my channel, your best is good enough. And please, please, please remember that. You know, that's all we need to do. And that's what our children and our friends and our family are going to remember us by, is that, you know, so-and-so was always doing their best, you know, and they did great things. So forget about what you're seeing in the media. Forget about how society says we should act and how we should be and what we should be doing. Do you. I am now doing me. And everything on this channel is going to be little hints and tips just here and there, just to try and help life a bit easier. You know, whether you're a busy working parent, whether, you know, work takes over your life, you don't even have to have children. You know, if you're a parent with any kind of illness or disability, anything like that, just little tips just to make life a little bit easier, a bit quicker. And I really hope that it helps you out. Please follow me on Instagram as well, The Far From Perfect Mum. I'm putting up some motivational and inspirational quotes on there too, and we can chat on there as well. I just hope that people start to realise, and I think the less pressure there is on us, the more that we can be ourselves, and the happier we'll be. The happier we'll be, the happier everyone's going to be. and you might actually just start enjoying life just that little bit more than you already are. And I think that would really help. So thank you for listening to me waffle on for a little while, and I hope that has given you a little bit of motivation, a little bit of inspiration, and just remember, you're doing your best and that's good enough.